Sweden government $34,000 out of free of charge the immigrants living in their country. Almost say by this money they free on country peacefully. Out of Nigerians my share on this particular video about most my share here as Ghanaians. Now $34,000 so c'est the back Ghana cedis more in current rate 533,460 Ghana cedis and quantity 533 billion cedis and a sika Sweden government immigrant omuti omu country. Now adolfo we be say den AC was Sweden and san omu take this bold initiative. Ningina and say currently we news BBC, Al Jazeera, MSN, chese other news portals out there. Obeti say constantly issues of robbery, issues of stabbings, attacks here and there in the ACC, Europe, any other top tier countries, including America. Now Sweden, they almost train issues no blow out of proportion. And immigrants are just almost this particular thing, stabbing, robbing, breaking into shops and just sika na free of charge from country and come back to where they are from. Omujidi said that amount of money could actually establish them in wheresoever country they came from. Now Nigerians be no matter migrant share by the top 10 ebe bremu monso mode migrant share ebe because here wo enanka wo Sweden and they did this particular amount of money to enim sebe jene call back to a country, in this case Ghana and ka obeje and I say la lie on peninsul. Adolfo, without wasting much time muma yenko tie report top Sweden news portal file ye ba ye beto amoso.
Take the money and leave, please. The Swedish government is offering to pay immigrants $34,000 if they go back to their home country. The conservative government's migration minister said that this is part of a paradigm shift in Sweden's migration policy. Migrants who leave voluntarily can apply for the $34,000 beginning in 2026. Now, that amount is 35 times higher than the existing grant, which has been in place since 1984. But officials say that it's relatively unknown and unused. For example, only one person used it last year. Take the money and leave, please. The Swedish government is offering to pay immigrants $34,000 if they go back to their home country. The conservative government's migration minister said that this is part of a paradigm shift in Sweden's migration policy. Migrants who leave voluntarily can apply for the $34,000 beginning in 2026. Now, that amount is 35 times higher than the existing grant, which has been in place since 1984. But officials say that it's relatively unknown and unused. For example, only one person used it last year.
Yeah, so this is the news. Breaking the internet, as you rightfully heard. Free $34,000 all immigrants, including Ghanaians, Mumbeje, now Munko back to your country. As you can see on the screen, Adolfo Nigerians actually said your migrant chair, but top 10 out of it, the Olumide Mo say, I will advise every Nigerian there should pick up that 34,000 and find their way home. That's 55 million naira. You can start a better life here with that, or find your way to another country. Or say advice or the man Nigerians in Sweden and some Sikano back to Nigeria to start a new life. That is 55 million naira until you can establish yourself. And I say back to Nigeria, invest Sikani ye na away, go into another country. As you can see on the screen, IC Mems as a collect the 34 can relocate to another country. Proof of funds will not be a concern anymore and restart. I believe Sweden is stylishly warning people before the deportation flash starts. Or say we are Nigerian here or any other immigrant call na Sikano na a different country, because proof of funds in terms of bank statement be easy for you. Also GD says Sweden for my warning to immigrants and sana or my hate hard at them. Adolfo, for the next statement by free Kelvin Chris so or say That means Sweden feel broke because calculate how many immigrants plus their family. See, cash out if we dey like 15 for one family and it must be 34k per person. Or say Sweden government, any country betimi akọ broke because they calculated the number of immigrants in their country. So bet you $34,000 free of charge at the ama each person. Or say or no, so only 15 ewo honum as one family there any cash out or just omaje bam and sana omo free. For PB Nation, I say these people are offering our money to leave their country. I beg leave before them deport on a like the way UAE did to us. Or say in Crawford Sweden for a mom free of cash say from country called Gene free ho and sana ombeba be chemo. Edemo about back to your country forcefully. Olamash, I say just collect the money and leave jejely. Find another country go, else you go understand where thing be racism afterwards. Or say koneko sika no free country ni na one koje that's what musa so mua you understand what racism is. And Mufasa I see how they want chase on us so badly, make we start to repair our own nation in a short time now, nowhere to jackpot to again. If on a like make on a still jump follow Tinubu. Or say in fact, in developing a country, in this case Nigeria, and yes, dear, one day, baby, anywhere, with me because the whites are also reasoning and they have started kicking in Crawford out of their country. MG, I see, no come back to Nigeria because now just 1 week that your 34k go finish. Or see just 1 week, 34k now AUD they say 55 million. Uber Nigeria, a best sign within 1 week. A triple OG, I say collect the money, they go Canada, Australia or Luxembourg, or say Giscano, they call different country. Francis Yukote, I say chai, who they Sweden no know waiting God for do for you. A smart person will take the money and leave. If you decide to stay, I don't think the country will be favorable for you again in any way. Come back home and strategize. Or say, omo ti Sweden, unim de nyambe ti mi ayama ochina. Nti udi ejisika we because nyame na ayama o ene, ne bra back and I go different countries because what's you don't know what will happen. Now country in Ukraine because it is an initiative for the government of Sweden at take. Now Africans, fix your country and stop running up and down. Imagine someone paying you to leave their country. Miss Nikki, I say Africans for him fixing a country, ni enjoy say and ye tukwa koha or say anka a country a developed anka we nyina intimi NC. Adolf, what is your take on this as a Ghanaian? $34,000 free of charge. Beji, now come back to your country as an immigrant. That is 533,460 Ghana cedis. And quantity 533 billion. What the then? Obeji. Back and I say la. The most people that will be affected definitely are more immigrants are without proper documentation. I don't for any further updates, Vimbas TV so and movie.
Vimbas.